Welcome everyone. If you are new to Python programming language, you are in the right place. The first thing you need to do is you need to download the Python application by simply typing Python download on Google, and it will bring out the application for you. So you download the one for your system and you install it. After installation, you should see an application like this. You open the application and you see something like this. So today we talk what is Python itself. Python is a high-level language application in numerous areas and is processed at a runtime by the interpreter. While let's compare this with other operating systems like C++. Now they execute their program by execution is done by the compiler. So today these are the list of what we are going to be doing as a basic concept of Python today. Let's move straight to what you need to do. After you must have downloaded your Python, something like this will come up. So what you need to do in Python to display a program, just write print the first program, welcome to so welcome to IAS. To perform a single operation in Python, by just saying 2 plus 3, sorry, my bad, 2 plus 3 to give you the answer, 3 plus 4 minus 5, okay, sorry, minus 5. So the answer is going to be 2, or by doing normal division divided by 3 to give you a float as a number. And if you have 5 divided by 10 divided by 2. So the thing when you are using the division, your result will be saved as a float. So and float are used to represent numbers that are not integers, okay, number that has a decimal point in between. So for example, you have a number such as 5.0 to be saved as a float in the execution, and sometimes when you have number like 9.854,000, it will, after execution, it will remove all those 0 from it. So these are what is done in it. These are how you create a normal your first program and basic operation in Python. Now we are going to move to exponentiation in Python. Exponentiation is supported, which is done by just raising normal mathematics. When you raise a number to a particular the power of another number, like you say 5 to the power of 2, you can also do this function in Python. So all you need to do is you want to raise 5 to the power of 2, or you just use a multiplication sign twice and you raise the 2 and then you answer as 25, like you know, or you say 5 to the power of 2 will give you 25 in normal mathematics. And to cover let's say another example, like you say to the power of like a division function, like 1 divided by 2, which is an half, is 0.5. You can simply do that, but you need to put inside the bracket and put the multiplication sign there, so it gives you 3.0 and it will be saved as a float. The next thing we're talking about is the quotient and remainder, that is the floor divisions, and you'll be using a floor division and modulus to execute these function. So what you need to do in doing the quotient, you know, when you're doing your math, you want to know how many times 3 goes in a particular number. You want to know that, or you need to know, is use the floor division by just saying, let's say 20. This is the sign. If you apply your 20 floor division 3, it will give you the answer. Yes, good, because when you say 6 times 3, 6 times 3, it should give you 18. So 6 can goes in 20 times, 3 can goes in 20 in 6 times. So you use float division to determine the quotient of a number, and to know the remainder of a number by saying 23. So this should give you 2. Okay, this is how you use the percentage sign, the remainder. You call the modulo to check the remainder of a function in Python. Another thing we'll be talking about is concatenation. Concatenation allow you to add values together, like a string of letters together by simply using the sign. And let's say IAS, okay, and plus, use a plus function. I want to add two strings together, GK this. So this should add the number together, ISJK. Or you use a function like IAS. Sorry, I will put the sign IAS for use a function plus. Okay, you put a comma, or put these, and you use the function plus, put these and JK, and you put a function, and it should come out as you have expected. So another thing you can do with concatenation is you can actually multiply values together. If, for example, I have a function IAS, then I want to multiply 6 times. I want to repeat itself 6 times. Or you need to just press 6, and it will come 6 times, IAS, and so forth. So in Python, you can also print out. You can print something out. You can take something from the user. That is an input and output function. So I use as a product. They are used as to produce a function when you are doing your programming. For example, you want to print a functions of 2 numbers. I say 1 plus 1. Close it. Then it will bring out 2 for you. Or maybe you want to print a particular string of you want to print some word. You just print. Print function hello world. Okay, the world. Close the bracket, and it should come out straight at you. And for example, another one is you want to take an input from the user. All you need to do is just type it there, like input function. They are built-in functions. So you just say enter your name, put it, and then you close the bracket. It should ask you that you enter your name. Then you can now say my name is IAS know how TV. So it should be my name is IAS know how TV, as you all can see how this thing is done. Then from there we are going to move into variable. Variable allow you to store values in by assigning a name to it. For example, by saying x equals to 7, so you save 7 into x, and x, if you anytime you ask for x, like print functions of x, so this should bring you out 7 as the output. So you can also do additions of number when you already say something into x, like you say print function x plus 5. Okay, so it will bring out to you as a 12. Or you can, a lot of things can be done when you are doing this kind of variable. So let's just say when you have a function, you can also save a set of alphabet into a function by creating a function and saving, and you save string into it by x equal to, don't forget the column sign, so x equals to IAS know how. Okay, IAS know how. So this is it. So you can say print column x plus inshallah. Remember, when you save a letter, this is just IAS know how, inshallah. IAS know how anything you use. So when you, if for example I want to add a number, it will bring an error. Okay, let's see, print x plus 5. Okay, without, so if I am to go to this, it will bring a syntax error for me. So you need to redefine the function. Like, the number that you are trying to save is an integer. Okay, you can't save an integer with a string, so you go with print x. We want to add the number like that, just say plus remember the sign, the column sign, sorry. So you put this, and this should come out as 5. To add your 5 to it, and you'll be able to do what you are doing. You'll be able to add the number to the string. So another thing, you can redefine value by taking input from user. Okay, by taking input from user to save into a variable. Okay, for example, you say x equal to input, then you can write something to enter function. So this sorry, just print x equal to input function enter. Yes, good. So it will ask you to enter a particular value to be saved into that x. So if I enter 7, to save 7 into it. So let's go by saying print value of x. So this should give us 7. So you do that operations and like that. And the last thing we are going to be talking about today is the in place operator. Like all you know, in all this C programming language, you can simply add numbers together by using this kind of, for example, you have something like x equal to x plus 5. Okay, so you do this operation, print okay, let's do the fine. S equals to 4. Fine. So x plus equal to 5. Okay, this should give you a value. It will save it, like it will the value of x will be redefined. It will add 5 to the value of x. So let's try and print x like this. So this should give us 9, because 9 plus 5 is the same thing. So what it just did is simply by writing the function as x equals to x plus 5. This is what it just did. The function of x was added to a new value of 5. So this should bring the variable print x. So the reason why this is 14 was because we already saved x as 9 upward, and I had another 5 to 9, which will be 14. So that is how that one works. We'll be meeting in our next tutorial class to talk more on deeply on how Python usually works. I hope you enjoy. Thanks.